You hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I like? Patreon.com/inkdependence keeps this channel ad-free. Hey folks, welcome to Inkdependence. I'm Mike, and this is not my typical video. This is going to be a little video showing some things that I have gotten from the Amazon that have been really helpful for me in my daily life. Some of the things that are around me are on sale now for Prime Days. Prime Days, I think, end today. So if you watch this video, get on it quick. But this will be a few things that I have enjoyed and a few things that are in my shopping cart. And maybe I buy. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. There will be links in the description. There will be affiliate links for Amazon. So hey, if you want to make Amazon give me some money when you buy a thing, hit those links. It might help out. All right, that helps out the channel. So use those. Whatever. All right, let's get right into this. This is the Fellow Carter Move Travel Mug. Let me tell you what, when I'm not sitting at home drinking out of an octopus mug, I am probably using this, and actually even when I am at home, I'm using this a lot, especially in the winter when I want my drink to stay warm longer. This is just such a good mug that I've actually got two, with different lids, because they're different types of lids and such, but this is like a very sleek capsule-shaped situation. It has this cool interior bit that snaps in, and this keeps the coffee from slamming into your face. My good friend Ian Schoen tells me this is exactly the same kind of technology that fountain pen feeds use, and I was like, what? So I was like, yeah, great. But also it absolutely works. It'll also keep it from sloshing in your cup holder in your car. It's kind of magical, and I don't really know how it works because I am not a physicist. The other thing, and you can brew into it, it's got ceramic interior so your coffee and stuff doesn't taste like metal. I hate that. But it also has this lip, and let me show you this lip on this thing in close up. Look at this lip right here. It's good. The thing that we don't think about with a lot of coffee mugs and cups and travel mugs and that sort of thing is they get thick because they have that vacuum seal thing, and this totally has that. But then it comes up to this very thin lip that's like drinking out of, well, it's kind of like drinking out of my weirdo octopus mug, right? It gets real thin at the edge, and that keeps the the liquid going into your mouth and not going down your face or something weird like that. Or if you're me, into your beard, and that sucks. You don't want a weird lip on a cup. It's no good. I keep stuff cold and hot for a really long time, and comes in a bunch of cool colors. And right now it's $30 instead of 35, which is, hey, not bad. I mean, pretty good. Okay, next up, this is the Uniball Kuritaga. This is Kuritoga. There we go. We nailed it. And this is a pencil that I actually don't have, but my dad had a mechanical pencil on his one of his wish lists for I don't know, a birthday or a Father's Day, something like that. And I was like, I've heard really good things about this. And the secret of the Kuritoga is that it has this thing right here, which keeps your lead rotating as you're using it. So a lot of times when you use a mechanical pencil, you end up with this chisel, right? And it gets really sharp, and then you flip it over and then it crumbles, and that sucks, right? But this one keeps it going, so it's always going to be nice and round and comfortable to write with. And look, I might have to get one of these, especially since it's $6 instead of $10. That's a pretty good sale. All right, next up, obviously, look, ratting me out, Amazon. I've purchased 9 of these from Amazon. I've probably gotten some others from other places, maybe. But these right now at $6, 40% off, that is pretty darn good. These are for holding your sample vials. And if you're like me, you end up with a ton of these little things. I keep ink in them. I keep nibs in them. I use them for all kinds of purposes. And these racks will keep them nice and contained. There is a better and different rack that I like. It's twice the price, but it's a great rack, and it's just not on sale. If it was on sale, I would probably stock up on those racks, but it's not on sale, so I'm not going to show you today because that's not this video. But these are pretty good. They're a little rattly, but they definitely will hold your stuff. So check these out, and they're right for those tubes. Next up, this is the best water bottle as far as I'm concerned. I love the Camelback Mag Shoot, or ShootMag rather. It's BPA free and all that, but also it's made from Triton Renew, which is a recycled plastic product. It's eco-conscious and stuff, but it's got this cool cap. This cap has a great handle. This handle is sturdy. It's big enough for even me to put 2, maybe 3 fingers in to hold this thing, which is great. Also, you can put it on a carabiner, hang it from your bag. It's just super useful. I mean, I also use these Nalgene bottles a lot, but this thing is a little bit flimsy, honestly, and these can break or they can tear off the top if they get jostled. But this one does not. Also, while I like a wide mouth, those Nalgenes have a really wide mouth on them, and the ShootMag has a better sized mouth. It's not a tiny one. It's not like a straw or something. It's pretty big. You can get a lot of liquid out of it, but it's not gonna blast all over your face like this Nalgene one will. And the mag part is right here in the cap. So you see how the cap is sitting right here in this little notch? That notch there has a magnet in it. There's a little magnet in the cap, so it goes thunk, and it just stays there while you're drinking so it doesn't slap you in the face, right? You don't want that. So check out these ShootMags. These are great. I think it's a great product, and 30% off, not bad. I'll probably have to pick up another one. All right, next up, this is something that was on one of those like limited deals or whatever, but I guess they just decided to make it a prime deal. So this is the Chom Chom pet hair remover, and we use one of these in our house. I have a menagerie. We have 3 cats and a dog. And all but one of them sheds. Like, I don't think one of our cats really sheds all that much. And Scraggles doesn't really there's 2 cats that shed a lot, right? And so I end up with like a couch full of cat hair and pillows that have cat hair on them. And this thing, you just kind of go chunk, 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 chunk. And it like has these rollers with this little microfiber. I don't know what this stuff is, but that stuff like you usually get lint off of things, but it's like rotates back and forth and it has this rubber bit. That's what you're seeing there in the middle. And that just like kind of like brushes it off the thing. And then the like hairy bit there like captures it. And then it puts it in this little compartment for you to like grab and just throw in the trash. And it keeps your house cleaner. And while it is, a $20 or $30 pet hair remover, this thing works. So check that out. All right, next up, you weren't expecting an umbrella in this list, were you? Here's the thing. Sometimes you need a good umbrella. I have 2 good umbrellas now, including this one from Rappel. This is the Rappel umbrella, travel umbrella, which is, I don't know, about yay big. It fits in the bottle pocket of most of my backpacks and that sort of thing. And it works really great. It's got a really nice, as you can see up here, like rain flap or a wind flap situation going on. The struts seem good. The handle is really nice. It's got like a really a good handle to grip. It's got the up and down button. So you push it once to open it, you push it again to thunk, then you smash it down. It's real good. And it comes in cool designs like this one, which I didn't get because it wasn't on sale at the time I bought it. But this one just like puts a blue sky above you when it's raining. How nice is that? And also is black on the outside so that you don't stand out as much in a crowd, or you can just go straight up rainbow colored, or as I did, obviously yellow. But I really like this. I think it's a great umbrella. At 25 bucks is a super good price for this thing. Next up, these have made my life better, honestly, because they keep things in check in my drawers. This is 16 pieces of various different sizes of little plastic box. And this might seem like pretty simple, but man, if you have a bunch of like binder clips and stuff, sometimes you need a binder clip holder, or you need something that holds washi tape. This will hold like 4 or 5 rolls of washi tape in there as well. Or whatever else is banging around under your desk. It is very useful. And so check it out, 15 bucks for all of these pieces. Very good, very good. Next up, these are what I have on either side of me. It says purchase 2 times. That's because I have 2 of them that meet in the middle and are connected. So I used the this like little grabber deal that they've got. Where'd it go? This thing right here. I use that to connect the 2 pieces together, and then I have my lighting and my camera, and we'll look at those kind of things here in a sec. But I have those things connected together and like suspended nicely over my desk. And also you can use it for whatever else you want to hold. It is a CStand, so keep in mind if you put something heavy out here, you may want to have something heavy down here like a sandbag. They actually make bags that like just fit over those. Or just like what I was using for a long time was a weighted blanket because we weren't using it at the time, and it was like really useful. So this thing is way more heckin' sturdy than I thought it was going to be. It is a very impressive piece of equipment. Yeah, 125 bucks is kind of expensive, but also like it's good. I mean, I've had one of them for years and the other one for a year, but I don't need a third one yet. But these are really great for holding all of your lighting, all of your cameras, whatever you want to suspend, all that jazz. All right, next up, this is the camera that I use right above me here. This is my Sony Alpha A6400. It is a really nice little mirrorless APS-C camera, and I mean, it does 4K. It does like 24 megapixels or something like that. It has a little screen that flips around. They don't actually show you in that picture, but it works like this one right here. So if you're a vlogger, I actually have it flipped forward so that I can look at it up here. It's pointing down, and I can look at it, and I can show you, or I can see what's exactly on the camera all the time, which is real nice. So check that out if you're looking for a camera. It's one of the really good cameras for vlogging and video recording and that sort of thing. It doesn't get hot super fast, but I did buy a little fan to blow on it because sometimes I'll have it running for 2 or 3 hours when I'm doing long streams. But this thing kind of does it all for me. And you can throw new lenses on there for a long time and make it very versatile. Next up, this is the Manfrotto Arm. There are several versions of this arm out there. I like Manfrotto and like newer for a lot of these kinds of things in small rig. This is the one that I've been using for years and years. When did I purchase this? 2018. I purchased this thing, and it's still going strong. These little rotating clamp things here, which keep the stuff where you want it, are also articulable. So if you unscrew it, you can move those sections through that hole like past each other, and so you can shorten or lengthen the length, or you shorten or lengthen the arms effectively. Screw a camera on there, whatever else you want. But you'll notice that there is down here just a peg. And so you'll want the next thing on the list. But for 60 bucks, this has been an extremely versatile and useful piece of equipment. Well before I had the CStands, I was using this on my desk. And the thing that I connect it to is this, which is a super clamp. This clamp is super. It is a great clamp. I have bought this also in May of 2018, but I've had a couple more of this kind of thing, and this is the best one. I think the Manfrotto super clamp is the king of clamps. Like I have some little small rig, like Gator clamp ones, like this, which I use for lighting sometimes, and these are okay, but they're not a super clamp. The super clamp is just the beans. 15 kilograms is what it can hold, which is actually quite a lot in new money. So yeah, 28 bucks, yeah, it's a pretty good sale for those. So I would say give one of those a shot if you have a need to hold something to other things. It will hold stuff to flat stuff. It will hold things to circular stuff, like, you know, my C-stands or whatever. It'll clamp to your desk. It clamps all the clamps. It's great. Next up, this is a thing that is, oops, literally right in front of me. I'm looking into it right now. It is next to my my webcam. This is the Logitech Litra Glow, which is meant to do this, right? It goes on the back of your monitor, has a little, you know, clampy thing that goes down the back or whatever. It connects via USB. It's not like a complicated sort of thing to use. It adjusts up and down and forward and like twists, and you can actually take that off and just use it on a tripod if you wanted to. It connects through, you can have like little hardware buttons on there, but if you have it connected to your computer, I control it through my computer software. And actually, whenever my camera turns on, it knows, hey, turn on the Litra Glow as well. And I have it set to the right kind of temperature for this like distance and all that sort of thing. It's not going to be like blasting light at you. It's pretty bright, but like you don't need it super bright most of the time for like this kind of use. But if you want your webcam to look better, one of the things about webcams is that they do not like low light. The more light you can throw at yourself within reason, the better, and it will make you look sharper and clearer than if you don't have light. Like it just degrades the quality if you have low light. So I like this little thing, and for 50 bucks, this is a really good buy. I've had it for about a year, and it's worked great. All right, next up, this is a thing that I bought last year for doing ink vent and doing other kinds of things where I needed to have like sort of close-up photography pointing down. And that's because, look, this is a thing you don't think about too often, but document photography, or the sort of like on the desk photography and videography that we do on these kinds of channels, is actually kind of hard to do, to hold something heavy like a camera, or something small and like potentially wiggly like a phone, or, you know, whatever else. And this works great. And actually it's what I use that light with the clamp on mostly. I'll clamp a light to this arm. You can extend this in a bunch of different ways. It can be very tall, or it can be pretty short, and you can get like really small distances, even for like extremely steady macro photography if you need to. So 38 bucks, pretty good price for this thing. I'd say check it out if you have any need for this kind of thing. Oh, and of course it does have a connector here for cameras and stuff, and also one up here. So you can put different things on different places. You can have different video sources. You can have like a camera on one and then like a monitor on the other. There's so many options for this thing. Next up, this is getting into my wish list. We're almost done here, but this is the Rode Wireless Go 2 dual channel. And this is the thing that I want to get for my pen show walkthroughs and other kinds of live video and things like that. And even like videos like this, you don't always want to have a big microphone in front of you. You know, sometimes you just want to have like a little lav mic, or these actually have microphones built into them. You can see them up there at the top. Right here, that's a little microphone. And there are two of these, and they feed into one receiver, which is great for me because that means that if I'm doing a walkthrough video, I can have one of these plugged into my phone, feeding both of these audio sources into my phone, and then I can have like one on me, like a little lav mic, and I can have one that I could like put in somebody's face so like they can talk. Right now, I'm using a little Rode shotgun mic. It's the Rode Video Micro. It's a very nice little microphone, but it's a shotgun, and that means that it only picks up what it's pointed at, which is really convenient if you want to like block out a lot of outside noise, but it means that when I'm doing interviews, when I'm walking around talking to folks, I have to have a camera in one hand and I have to like go like this constantly, like I'm an on the scene news reporter, right? And it can be off-putting, and I can forget. Sometimes I'll point a thing at somebody, and then I'll go to say something, and I won't move the thing, and that's on me. But this would eliminate that. So $232 is a good amount off on this product. It's not cheap, but it is 2 microphones and a receiver, and it's wireless. Also, it's got memory on board, so if I don't want to record it right then, or I don't want to like mesh that video or that audio into my video itself, I can use them as separate audio tracks and download them later. It's very seems like it'd be very good. Next up, in case you want a microphone that is not this big ol' honkin' Yeti situation, the new hotness for USB microphones for the last year or two has been the Elgato Wave 3, and now at $100, this is a very competitive price for this thing. The microphone itself is very good. It's not quite as flexible as the Yeti. It doesn't have as many microphone patterns and that sort of thing, but it is very good at what it does, which is like you talk into that thing. And also the software that comes with this is supposed to be just next level software for audio stuff and microphones. So I'd say this is a really good one, and it looks real sharp and white, although, you know, you can get a black one if you wanted to, but like why do that, right? All right, next up, this is the last thing on my list, and it's something I've been drooling over for quite a while, and this might get in the cart this time. 10% off is not that many percentages, but this thing has not been on sale since it has been introduced in the last, I don't know, 6 years. No, 6 years. Goodness, 6 months or a year or something like that. This is the Elgato USB-C Stream Deck Plus, and it is all the things. So currently, I use this little tiny Stream Deck, which, you know, is 6 buttons, and it's been very good, but I've had this for years. And a lot of times I need more than 6 buttons, right? And this one gives you 8 buttons up top, and then 4 like touchscreen ones, and then 4 knobs, which are also themselves buttons. So this thing apparently has like limitless capabilities, it seems. And it's really great. All those little 8 buttons right there, those are all screens, and you can put whatever you want on. There's like little OLED screens, and they're pretty great. That screen in the middle is touch screen, but also it can display like what's going on the knobs. It is super good. So this seems like something that I really kind of need to use to up my game, and just kind of like make streaming easier, because I mean, look at all the possibilities for this thing. Like, it's super cool. Super duper cool. Anyway, but you can tap, touch, you can turn, you can poke. It's great. All right, so thanks very much for checking out this video. If you saw something you liked here, check out the affiliate links below. Become a patron if you want to support this channel and the stuff that I do here directly with cash money. And, you know, I don't know, have a great day. And shop local if you can. But this is a good sale, and it was a good excuse to sort of like go through some stuff that I really like. So that's it. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Think about what you put out in the world, make it a better place, and peace out.